Hello everybody and welcome to another Animal Crossing stream. I'm florianxforte and it's a pleasure to see you here. So this is our series where we're basically playing through Animal Crossing, trying to get a 5-star island and decorating along the way, as well as collecting as many collectibles as we can. For today, we're just going to continue with that, with the decorating. Also, happy 4th of July for anybody who, well, 4th of July weekend for anybody who does celebrate. We are still going through a heat wave where I am right now, so you may hear a little bit of a fan or air conditioner in the background, but my voice should be going over all of that, so hopefully it's okay. I think this should be the last day. I think next week's supposed to be a little cooler. But anyway, let's jump into the game and I can catch you up on some stuff I did since the last time. Well, after Isabel gives us her little intro. But yeah, I'm excited to be back today to do some more decorating on the island. We've only gotten to like the beginning of that so far. Okay, Isabel, what do you have for us today? I did set it to the afternoon, so we can maybe get more sharks. Someone passed out on the beach. I think that means Gulliver may be here. We'll see. I haven't seen them in a while, honestly. Okay, so one thing to note is that we are playing with limited time travel. I usually set the day a week before the current day that we're streaming. We did need to do a little bit of catch up. I didn't quite catch up, but I almost got there. So normally we would have started on the 26th for today's stream. I made it to the 23rd. Well, we're playing the 23rd today, so we probably actually won't go past that day today, but we'll see. Hopefully by the next stream we'll be actually caught up to where we need to be. But basically, let me just open up my notes and we can go over a little mini recap of things I did since the last time. So since the last time I did my daily tasks, of course, I finished all the wedding season stuff. So I took a bunch of pictures with Reese and Cyrus. I got all the heart crystals. I bought at least one of everything in there that they offered to sell. So we should be good on all of that now. I was able to catch, excuse me. I was able to catch one shark. I was able to get one painting from Red, which I believe we don't have yet. And I was able to get a couple new flowers because I did plant the mums and the lilies. I think I also moved them. I believe I told you last stream I was going to move them off stream. So I moved them all to the left side of the island since we'll be working on the right side. And I think that's basically everything. Oh, I did prepare / buy a couple of decorations for the train station area, and I put them over in our little area that we made for the park since it's by there. So we'll go over that more when we get to it. But I think what we're gonna do to start, as always, is run through our daily tasks and then we'll get to decorating pretty quickly after that. What do I have? Oh, I have a couple things that I bought / found in the last time. Oh, I did also get the underwater wall from a balloon, so we got one more of the summer shell collection recipes, which, man, they're kind of hard to get. I have not been finding them. Also, Flick came yesterday, so we did get a new bug model. So let's go ahead and take care of these things in our inventory first. So I'm just gonna open up the model. I'm going to put all these other things in storage. And then let's go put our Firefly upstairs. Now, this is just a lightning bug. I think we could put it over here at the bee and the ladybug. This is kind of all just temporary up here. I haven't really made any effort to seriously do my house yet, so we'll at some point in the future we'll be doing that. And yes, I am not wearing any clothes, but that's so it's easier to look in the Able Sisters without my wand outfits at the beginning of these, so we'll put some clothes on after. Well, let's just look around here to see if there are any fossils to get in this first part. These are all the fossils that I have not assessed yet. Don't know if we'll do that today. Honestly, I may not, just because we have other things we're doing. We'll see though. I am kind of going to be on the lookout for other collectibles that we need as well. since I did set it to the correct time for that, but we're not gonna intentionally go after any of them today, I don't think. I don't think we're gonna have time for that. But here are some outfits here. We can get a little sailor outfit. I think I actually already have this outfit. Let's see, is there anything in here that I want to get? Not looking like it so far, although these are pretty cool. I want a blue that's like in between these two. I think I actually already have some of these too for when we get to our, we're gonna have one little traditional like Japanese section of the island. We got some ice cream hats. Face mask. Reflector. Yeah, I'm not really, I don't think I see anything here that I really want. Yeah, nothing for today. I am trying to put together a summer outfit. We'll switch into what I kind of cobbled together, but I am on the lookout for more clothes for summer as well, since it looks a little hot for my normal court magician outfit. But now that we finished that, let's put on the summer outfit just so we're wearing something besides our underwear here. Okay, so this is what we're working with for now. Nothing groundbreaking, but it looks a little more weather appropriate at least. Okay, here's our golden dig spot. We'll put that away, and then we'll just grab 10,000 bells. Bury that in this hole. This, is that going to be a problem for us later? No, it should be okay. Because we're rerouting this river and turning it into like a water channel, because that's going to be part of the more city area. Well, it's going to be what separates the city from like the town area that we're going to be building. It did, I believe, rain the day before in this game, so there may be a couple of those guys buried around. Ooh, something. So I mentioned new flowers. We got our first purple flower in between streams. So I have that planted over on the left side of the island with the other flowers. But I do have to move these roses at some point. I just don't know where we're going to be moving them to yet. I did want to have a big farm area with all the farming items, like plants as well as flowers, but it turns out there's a lot of them. Because I can barely fit the flowers over there and we don't even have all of them yet. So, I mean, it is going to be a big area, especially once we take down some of the cliffs in the back. So we'll have to see how that all ends up panning out. I do want to have all the flowers somewhere. They may just not all be in the same location together. We may not be able to have 5 of each of them, at least in the one area. Oh, look at who it is. It's Gulliver, and he's blocking my path. Okay, let's do this really quickly. As fast as we can, at least. Also, I'm going to put this shovel away so we don't have to keep putting it in our pocket. I don't think he sent me any duplicate items yet. I don't know if he actually can. So I think it is still worth talking to him, even if it is a little annoying. Gulliver, you really need to like, they need to like tie you to the mast or something. Also, maybe you should start carrying 2 phones with you. Just a thought. I'll look for them. 5 parts, we can do that. Okay. Let's get our shovel out. And I think I saw a part right here, maybe? No? Nope, I guess I was hallucinating. Okay, we need to keep an eye out for sharks as well as, I think we needed sharks and tiny fish in the sea, right? Do we still need a tiny fish? Let me see before I pass this one by. For the sea, we need huge with fin. Sea. There's a... A small, we need the surgeon fish, which is small in the sea all day. Which means it could be you. I think this qualifies as a small. It looks bigger than the tiny at least. Okay, I think I'm going with the method where I don't look. And of course it's a tin can. Okay, that's fine. Okay, communication part number 1. 4 to go. Hello, Cube. We did have one visitor to the campsite in between as well. They were one of the elephants. They actually didn't look that bad, but they're not on my lists, and I didn't have any open houses, so I just kind of let them go. A shark. Okay. Can we get a shark right off the bat? I'm gonna look to see that it... Okay, I have to look to see that it sees me, and then I'm not gonna look after that. Okay, we did it. Are you a new one? You are a new one. Oh my goodness, what is that? A saw shark. Okay, that's another one for the museum. Let's put you all the way at the end. And we'll put the summer shell in front so we don't sell you by accident. Because that would be a tragedy. Saw shark. So we'll go see it in a bit, but the other shark that I got was the... Well, I don't even know if it's a shark, but it's a sucker fish, and it's got a fin. So I got that one too. Okay, let's get this other communication part here. I didn't know I was facing that way. Okay, third communication part. Communicator part, I should say. Okay, we just need 2 more. Apparently I need to wash my monitor too, because there's some spots on it that look like these things. But it's just a slightly dirty monitor. Okay, we should just need 1 more. Yeah, just 1 more. I would prefer if we could just get it on this beach. Did I see one over here? No. I thought I saw like the little water splash. Okay, let's go to the beach up here. Ooh, we also have another fossil. Let me just check this area for fossils as well, and then on the way back we can come and get 1 more communicator part. Okay, nothing there. That's good to know for later. I think I'm gonna have to sell some of these flowers also. We kind of are getting overrun. Oh, there's our message in a bottle. Ooh, we have a balloon. We'll grab that. Please be a beach or summer seashell recipe. A cheerleading uniform. Not quite what I needed. You could also be one. A scarecrow? Okay. I already know that. Well, let's find the last communicator part. Okay, here we go. Communicator. Oh, nope. A manila clam. Do you have a fin? No, that's just the water glare on you. Okay, this is the last communicator piece. Let's also grab our Nook miles that we just got. Gyroid getter, 1,000. Nice. We did have to spend a couple, so we went almost under 70,000 again, but we have so many that I think we're good for now. Building them all back up. I ordered some stuff for the train station that costs Nook miles. Okay, Gulliver, I have your stuff so you can fix your phone. Got him right here. Okay, that is that done. We need 2 more fossils. Let's go. Let's check and make sure that there's nothing up here. I think I figured out what I want to do with this cliff, so I'll bring that up when we get to working on the train station. But I think I have a plan now of what I would like to do. Okay, let's go around the back here. Can I squeeze through? What fish was in here? Anything? No. I am gonna take this money just in case there's something that we want to buy in the store. Oh, I got scared. I thought that was a shark that I was gonna scare away. Let's get out our shovel. I think we may be close to getting all the summer shells we need as well. We only need 36, and I think I have... It might have been like 33 or 34 of what we need. We can check that later too. Then I just need the recipes. Okay, let's come look at the flowers. So this is where I planted them. I put the ones we're still breeding at the top. Ooh, a fossil. These are some special yellow ones that I bred with these, so these should give us, I think, green or purple. I'm gonna check my flower chart. I do have it open on the side, just to see if there are any special lilies that we need. For lilies, no. So those can just go down. These are just gonna be extra. But I will keep that one because it's orange. Here's our purple rose looking very nice. Hopefully we'll get another one. For lilies, we got just a white one. So I think that means that that will go right here. We'll plant 2 there. Did we get anything else? Oh, somebody lost a diary or something. Okay, we have some more hyacinths. Some tulips. I could also store some of these in my storage now that I actually have storage. Orange windflower will probably use you in the landscaping on the island somewhere. And a bunch of these pansies. Still, we have not gotten the blue, so I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't really looked into it too much, but I feel like we should have gotten one by now. Maybe I didn't get these from packets, I don't remember. Okay, let's go up onto the cliffs. And I suppose we can donate this stuff since we're here. We have 3 items to donate. Okay, Blathers, I'm gonna wake you up. I only intend to do this once today, but we'll see. I would like to make a donation. I'm gonna donate these 3 items. That is everything for now. Oh, I still need to go to that the coffee place, the brewery, or whatever it is. I still need to go there eventually. My flowers are getting a little overrun up here as well. I'm gonna have to take some of them out. Probably I'll do that when I actually take the cliff down. Okay, nothing on this side. Let's get our ladder out. We still need 1 more fossil. One more fossil. Let's grab this money too. I'm manifesting something expensive that we actually want to buy in the store. I don't know what that would be, but it could be something. Okay, let's grab this one too. Okay, I think there should be a fossil up here. If not, then I think I need to look in the first area a little more thoroughly. Yeah. I don't have... Yeah, no, I don't have 4. Be here somewhere as well. Oh, while we're here, let me put down the flowers I actually want to keep. So I think I'm going to keep you, and you. For now. Okay. Is there a dig spot hiding somewhere? There's a shark. Okay, here we go. Right off the bat. What are you? You are the sucker fish. Okay, so I already have that one. We can sell it. But hey, not a bad start. We've seen 2 of them already. Oops, missed that. We already had them though, so that's fine. Okay, let's look at this area a little. Ooh, a balloon. Are you a recipe, perchance? You are. 5,000 bells. You know what? I'll take it. Okay, if I was a fossil that has not been, and I haven't been discovered yet, where would I be? Maybe back here? No. Okay, I don't think it's back here. Let's look up here one more time, just to make sure we didn't miss it. Not there, and what about over here? No. Okay, let's check this area out again. I don't remember if we went up to the top right of this area. If we didn't, that's probably where it is. Oh, it is. We must not have gone up here. I get distracted by all those flowers I planted now. Dug up a fossil. Great. Okay, let's see if anything else is hiding up here. Anything else? No. Okay, let's go get rid of all this stuff now. I think we'll go to the store, then we'll go to the house to drop some stuff off, and then we'll decorate. And we might also go to one of those island tours at the end, though, if we have time. What did I just say we're doing? We're going to the store. Okay, this way. We can look for sharks on the way. And you're not a shark. Okay. Hello. We need to go to the resident services as well. I want to sell. We're gonna sell our seashells. I'm gonna sell the tin can too. We don't need to keep that. We can sell this fish now. This. I don't need the cheerleading uniform. I don't need the duplicate, and I don't need that. Okay, we're gonna sell all this stuff. Done. What is this? Flashy flower sign. Sure, we don't have that yet. Kitchen counter. I'll buy it for that much. Not for my house, but if we decorate someone else's house in the city, they'll probably be able to use that. A synthesizer. No, not for that much money. And I don't think I need anything else, so we can head out of here. We'll go to resident services and then we'll go home. Okay, that was not a shark, so we can go up here. Use fountain firework claim. I wonder if I can use that to make anything. Redeem Nook Miles. Is there any? I don't think there's anything here that I actually want to get right now, so let's look at our shopping. We already have all that. Okay, so we're good. Let's deposit some money in the ABD. We're gonna do 6,662. Oh, I didn't actually mean to do that. I meant to do. Okay, I need to do deposit 48,000. Okay, that's what I meant to do. I wanted to leave myself with 50,000. Sign off. Okay, let's go put stuff in the house now, in the storage. We can put that away as well. Oh, wait, why do I have this random axe? I don't mean to have that. Put away. I need to buy another... Oh wait, no, I haven't been chopping anything down. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I'm just blabbering on. Okay, let's put stuff in storage. I already took out some stuff, again, like I said, that I think we could use for the train station area, and we don't really need anything right now for the water channel area. I am going to drop off my fossils, though, up here. Okay, let's turn into our little terraforming outfit. And let's get working on the channel. Okay, so the idea again is to turn this river into just a straight channel that's going to divide the urban area up here with the more like suburban town area down here. I think let's look at our map here to see how far we want to take it over, because I would like it to come, I think I want it to be straight through, I guess it would be C4, 5, and 6. I think maybe halfway through C4 it'll curve down a little bit. It kind of already curves down there, so we're really just going to be straightening out 6, 5, and half of 4. That's probably all we're going to do today, and then we'll just make sure it still stays connected. And then the left side is going to be like, I want it to lead into the farm area. That's going to be on the left side. So let's get our island designer app out. Start construction. We may also need to work around this bridge since I did not demolish it, because the other idea is that above this, on a level higher, there's going to be, I'm going to build like a water reservoir slash dam type thing that's going to feed into the channel as well. So it'll come out of the ocean and it'll come out of that. But for this part here, I want it to just be a straight line. So I think maybe we'll work on filling in this area first, and then we can dig the river back out as well. So I need to go to here, and then I need to go to this. No, I lied. I need to go to the water tool. I forget that filling in is also the water tool. Okay, so this, we're literally just gonna make this go all the way across. It looks like we're gonna have to move these flowers as well. Okay, I can't move that yet, so that's fine. We are also gonna have a train track coming up the right side of this area, so we're gonna have to build a land bridge pretty close to the outlet here, so we'll plan that before we start the train. After we finish this, basically. And there is a lovely balloon I see, so once we finish this little section, we will go and grab that. Can I open this up? Okay. I did just buy a string or slingshot recently, so hopefully we'll be okay here without it breaking, but we can always just buy a new one if we need to. 10,000 bells, let's add it to the, the rest of them. Okay, we'll get our water tool back out, and we need to keep filling this in here. Probably gonna scare this fish away. Yep, there it goes. I did not mean to do that. If we have time, or maybe when we work on the train station, we'll plan the little suburban area out here a little bit as well, now that we have more of the actual space it's going to take up on this side of the channel. Okay, and now we just need to dig this water out here. Let's also just chop this tree down. We have a lot of trees in our storage. Oh no, my axe. Okay, let's go buy let's go buy a new axe. And what I was saying is that we do have a lot of trees in our storage, so I don't really need to worry about saving any of them. We've saved a lot. I'll buy that. Okay, let's get that axe out and then finish what we were doing. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Swallowed my spit there. I wanted to just say, okay, let's check the map. Okay, yeah, we need to take this all the way across. I think we'll bring it down to where this is starting to curve. I don't think... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think this is where we're gonna keep the curve, but that's where we will just bring it to for today. I'll bring it to there. Okay, let's go back up. Let's actually also check. Okay, that is flat. Let's get our shovel out so we can pick up all of these flowers that we need to move. Now this orange tree we will definitely save. Let's eat one of these oranges and then dig up this tree. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have to break this rock over here. That's fine. We have the oranges to do that now. Let's hit it before we do that, just in case it is a money one today. It is not, but we'll still just... Might as well get the stuff out of it. Okay, we need to, yes, this is. We need to stay in line with this, which means you and everything below you. My shovel. I don't think I have a backup. No, okay. We might be going back and forth to the shop a couple times today. Let's do a shark check while we're here. Okay, you're not a shark. And we don't have one down there. Sometimes I like to spawn right in front of Nook's Cranny here. Hello, I'm just here for a shovel. I'll buy that. Thank you. Okay. We're gonna have to dig this tomato up again. It keeps getting moved around. The tomato that I accidentally planted one time. Just enough space left here. Okay, I'm gonna move these up here temporarily. I think maybe in between streams I'm gonna have to start taking these all out and storing them in my house, like I said, because we're gonna need to build up here next. So we need to free this space up. Okay. Water, shovel, back out, and let's get to work on this area now. We can potentially put stepping stones as well. But I don't know where I'd want to do that yet. Also, I am curious, where does our... So this... Ooh. So this road, I believe, is just gonna turn here. And there will be a bridge here. An actual bridge. I think. It may be a land bridge. We'll have to see. Honestly, it may be a land bridge just because of how wide the roads are. I don't know if there's a regular bridge that'll match. Rain pants. We'll have to look at those later. And like I said, there's definitely going to be a land bridge where the train's going to cross. So we can keep the train tracks that we're going to use. Which I will say, I have looked for train tracks. I couldn't find any that I liked. So I'm gonna have to keep looking for them. I guess it's this bridge isn't letting me break this area. Can I break this? Yes. Can I? Oh no, I can't because of this tree. Okay, chopping down another tree. Okay, now we just need to re-add, refill this part in. And again, we'll just complete this curve over here, this angle, and we'll just leave it at that for now. Okay, let's check the map. Okay, I think that... Wait, has this just not updated, or is it just... Oh, we can handle this here, too. We need to chop you down, and then we need to move some of those fossils. I did not want to do that. Just in case you're wondering, these fossils are just waiting for us to decorate with, basically, outside the museum. Honestly, I should probably store them as well. A lot of these things were just all over the place because I didn't have storage for a long time, like enough storage. Okay, now if we look at the map, okay. That looks pretty good. I think that we might go a smidge further out and then angle it down, but for now, I think this is good. This at least is the part that's going to separate the city from the suburbs. And honestly, do I want to move this down even further? I don't think so, because I want... It's going to be pretty condensed, the city area. And we definitely still have enough... Yeah, we still have enough space up here to put a couple 2 or 3 story buildings that we're going to have to make. Okay, can still jump across that for now. We are going to have to remove this. I'll probably do that between streams. But for now, let's... What do we have in our inventory? Let's put this stuff away, and then we can come back here and maybe plan the street out a little bit more where the bridges are going to be. We're going to have to figure out the train station too. I'm going to leave this out in case we need to move anything else. Okay. So just to recap, this is going to be a little park here. I may make it a little bigger, but I don't know. I kind of like this size. It's just going to be a little park for the suburban area. This is going to be, again, where Able Sisters is. And then I would like to do an intersection here. Going up will be the first bridge that kind of crosses here. And this, how wide did I make this? 1, 2, this is 3. And then we have the bike path. The bike path doesn't need to be where the bridge is. The bike path can just end. And I think the bridge is R3. So let's go talk. I want to just see what the bridge options are again. Although I think we are going to just do a land bridge. Hello, Nook. It's been a little bit since I've been here. Let's talk infrastructure. About bridges and inclines. Let's build a bridge. So we could do a stone bridge. We could do a wooden bridge, although it doesn't really match. Brick bridge doesn't really match, but it matches better. The iron bridge actually is probably not too bad. Red Zen bridge isn't for this area, neither is the Zen bridge. I think we're going to do a land bridge is basically what I'm seeing from this. We'll probably do some of the other bridges in different areas, but not right here. I would still like to talk about bridges because I want to break down that log bridge. Demolish something. This one. Demolish. Okay, thank you. We can build some of the land bridge. Obviously not going to be able to build everything because it interferes with the current bridge that's there, but let's set up what we can. So I think it would probably come up this way because I think it'll also come down here, and this is what will lead to the train station. So the train station was going to be in this general area. And the way I think it's going to really be like here and here. This, I think I'm going to like get rid of this so we have more space here. But I'm going to bring it over here. So I was looking for train tracks. Let me actually catch this mosquito because I don't know if it's going to bite me. I don't know if they could do that, but I don't want that to happen. Okay. I want a train track that takes up 2 tiles. That way I can move a train, in quotes, in between it. I think it just looks a little more realistic for the size of our fake train that we're going to put on here. So the problem was, though, that because I want it to be horizontal, I want the train track to like go through here, go up along this beach, and then come around the back top at like 1 level higher. But because I want to do that, there aren't a lot of 2-tile trains that have a curve in them. I actually was only able to find one, and it was a little too dark for what I want on this island. So what I think I'm going to do instead is have the train tracks, like the train station will be here. The tracks will go out here. They'll go into a cave in a mountain, and then they'll just come out up here going this way. So we don't actually have to see the turn. And then the same thing up here. We'll go all the way up there. There'll be a hill or something in the top right. They'll go in there, and then they'll come out the 1 level higher on the left. So it's like they went up inside the hill. And that's how that's going to work, basically. So I'm going to bring this up over here. I would like to try to see if I can add an incline somewhere over here so we don't have to keep going across the flowers in the front, especially if we're on this side. Like, I'd like it to be in the middle somewhere, so we could see if we can work that into the train station design. But I think first of all, let's get rid of this. Let's even this out. I was trying to make it more natural, but now I want to make sure that we have enough space for the train station back here. And then if we do, we can maybe bring a couple of these bumps out a little bit. I see another. I'd like to get one recipe on this day. That would be a nice goal. One summer recipe. Botanical tea. That is not a summer recipe. Okay. Now, things... I got a bunch of fences. I got a public bench, a drink machine, trash can, utility poles, decorative pillars to go with the fences, some iron fences just to see how they work out, and a cave. The cave that we already had. But I think I want this to come up here. It'll come down here, and this will be the entrance to the train station over here. But what I could also do to make it a little more interesting, since we have this space here, is maybe curve the road this way so we can get a house or two in here on a diagonal. I don't know though, because we are kind of strapped for space here. Let me get the designer out and we can put down some fake tracks for now. And maybe since we don't actually have tracks, I'll just put them down with dirt here. And we're gonna go as if there are two. So if like the road ended here, we can have like an entrance. We can have a platform, maybe like 2, 3. Let's start here. Because then we can still have like 2 spaces here on this side. Let's make this whole thing our track. And maybe like over here we can have a little train station building, like a fake building. And there could be like a little cafe or something over there. It connects to this road that leads back to the entrance too, so that would be kind of nice. Also, if we wanted to, we could just bring the park down here as well. But I think I like the idea of a little train station building. This should be plenty of space to put a fake train on also. And I think we're gonna have to turn pretty soon to get into the mountain here. So let's see, where does this river... It starts here. I think I want to leave this space open that I'm walking on for like trees or bushes or something. And then this next space over would be a track. This would be a track. This would be another space. Maybe I leave 2 spaces here. So we do 1, 2. Let's do 1 more. That way we have a little bit, and then we have like 3 for some of these bump outs. Because if we do this, if we come up here, let's do like, are you in line? You are. We pretend we have the train tracks going up here. They're in line with this rock. Then I'd want this so I can put a fence here. So let me do this. This is a good question. Otherwise we had to move everything over by 1. Okay, I can. And I don't hate that it's this close either. The rocks kind of look like they could be part of this. And I think it'll still be a decent enough distance away from this other larger bridge that we're gonna have over here. Because this one would come... Because what I could also do is I could just turn it here, but I don't think so. I think I want it to turn here. Because we can have bike path here, and then our bike path will just go here, around here. We won't have... I don't think we'll have a bike path going up here, which actually could also make this bridge a little, like one tile skinnier. Because this bike path has been going along this side the whole time. And I kind of like the idea that it's just a bike path from the train station to here. I mean, I could put one on the other side too. That starts from the train station, and then maybe it's like all bike paths lead to the train station. Maybe I'll actually do that. So if I was gonna do that, let me curve this here, this road, just so I can get an idea. So we need to get, let me just use these basic ones again for now. Display, and then we would have you. And then we curve you up. And then we'll put one of these. Let's get our bike path out. This is a new texture because I want to have an overhang. This might be what we use for the little like train track that's raised in the back. I'll give you the code for this once we start using it because I haven't fully decided if we are. But for now, any codes that are currently on the ground, so that one, any of these, and the yellow up here, they're all in the description below if you would like to get them for yourself. I think I am just going to continue this road all the way down since I'm pretty sure this is what we're gonna... Well, actually, hold on. Before I do that, let's just make sure that I'm sure. Because I don't want to have to do all of that and then end up not liking it. I will bring this out 2 more though. And we'll probably add crosswalks over here as well. Okay, hopefully these line up okay. So it will be here, a space, and then this would be vertical. Let's get our plain streets here. I think I actually might be able to just... Oh, I do not want to wear that as face paint now. Can I just place you? Will you go to the right? Yes, you will. Good. And then I just need to do these pieces now and then put the bike path in and then we'll be good. And we'll still have a good amount of space in here to put some houses. I see a balloon. It could be a recipe. It's a pet bed. Not a recipe. One day. I think we'll finish this little part of the road and then I'm gonna take a quick break and then we can continue when I come back. Okay, let's get the sidewalk in. I also want to go get these Nook Miles before I forget, because I might do that. Okay, and then let's take a look here. So our road would come over here. It'll finish coming down here, and this will be the entrance to the train station, the train tracks anyway, and we can have a little, again, open building over here. Our little park will be up here. This will be the little shopping area. We might put a house here or just another garden or something. We can have the tracks over here and then maybe a little bit of space for some houses here. If we want a little bit more space, we could just get rid of this bike path here and just have a new bike path start on the other side of the bridge, which honestly we may do, because if we do one here, and that leaves us like 1, 2, like only 3 or 4. I think we're actually gonna do that. Let's actually just do that before we take our break. We'll leave the walking path, but not the bike path. Oops, that's not what I wanted. And that'll move this bridge one further away from the other one too. Still gonna be kind of tight, but maybe it'll be okay. Because this bridge is gonna come out 2 more spaces, and this bridge is gonna start like here. So that is pretty tight, but we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. We could also just not do the sidewalk, but I want the sidewalk because I want them to be able to cross on there without having to go into the street. So yeah, but anyway, we're gonna take a quick break here. I'll be back in a couple minutes and then we can continue on with our decorating here. So see you all in a couple minutes, everybody. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Welcome back. Just in time, too, because there's another balloon, apparently. I did not time it like that. That was just luck. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a recipe. Come on, summer shell recipe. Shellfish pochette, which is one of them. Hallelujah. We're making progress here. I'm gonna actually cross it off my list. Let me just get my list open. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So the only ones I have left to get, there are a couple. I still need the shell wand. I think the rest are all ones we can get from balloons or message bottles. We have until the end of August, so we do still have some time. Especially since we're still in June, the end of June, as far as our time traveling is. But I need the shell wand, the starry sands flooring, the summer shell rug, the tropical vista, and the underwater flooring. Did I get the underwater flooring? Let's check real quick. Oops, I don't know. No, I'm not done. I just pressed the wrong button. I want to check my DIY recipes. That's the underwater wall. What about the flooring? Is there actually... Hold on, where's the seasonal stuff? I think it would be there. Water flooring. Okay, that's different than the underwater flooring. So I do still have to get that. I do like this water, though. Okay. Anyway, though, let's get back to what we were doing here. So we were testing out where we want this road. Our other option is to still curve this around here, but we could have the road go up over here. That just seems like bad planning to me. I feel like it makes more sense to just come down here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we'll do for now anyway. I do kind of want to build this path out though, and also let's break this other rock as well. Since we know we're gonna have to get through it eventually anyway. Okay. Pick up all this stuff. Hopefully these rocks go somewhere. I mean, I don't have a really intended location for them right now, but hopefully they'll go in the middle of something else I'm trying to decorate right now. We'll see though. I could also just not have a fence for the railroad. I think I'm actually going to do that because technically the railroad doesn't need a fence. You're not supposed to walk on the railroad and it's so tiny. I think we'll go fenceless. We'll just have the tracks. Just so we can create as much space as possible between the railroad bridge and the other bridge. Okay. Let's put down our little fake railroad path here just so we can visualize it. Not the bricks though, the dirt path. No, Rosie, I do not want to talk to you. Rosie also just visited me in my house unannounced while I was trying to get through the days, and I was not thrilled about that. Can you please move off of here? Thank you. Okay, so we'll have our railroad tracks going up there. Let's bring it down to here. And then, oops, that's not what I wanted. We'll bring our road up as much as we can for now. We've got money trees and bridges in the way. Okay. Our road will be up here, so again, this will all be... Well, this... I guess the land bridge is going to come to here, because this one we do need a fence, because there will be a sidewalk. So I'll have fences here. And we'll have... the land bridge will come here too, so let's actually fill in this part, because this is going to be filled in. And then this will be a very long channel. If we don't have a little walking bridge, then I'll do the little stepping stones along there. That's not what I wanted. Now these, I'm thinking about putting fences there, but what potentially could we put down here? We have these grates. We could potentially put those down. What would this look like? This with like a fence on top of it. I have my blue fences here. Let's try building a couple of these. Nothing else is really blue over here, but it is the like... There are going to be other blue things around the city. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think for now it's a no. I may, though, change what this is over here. Also, if I... Hold on, if I built it here... Yeah, that's also a no. I think the fact that it's sitting in the middle of this is what's throwing me off for the grate. If it was on, like, the side, I think that would be a little better. So I think we're going to get rid of this as well. The other thing I was thinking of was just putting the yellow. Where are they? Just these? Or we could also do the blue. Hold on, maybe the blue would actually make it look better. If we do end up using the blue, I'll add the code to it at the bottom in the description of this sometime after the stream, but I will put it in there. Maybe for the next one. This actually should, this is made to go, the person who made this to go with this fence that I'm using here. Okay, that looks much better, so I think I will keep that. I don't know if it's gonna eventually be the one that stays here, because it is a little thin looking, at least for this vertical, but I'll keep it there for now. And we'll just build as much of this as we can right now until this bridge goes away. Okay, so we're gonna have to, there probably will be a crosswalk. I guess I can see this is 2 away. This is 1 away here, so it really doesn't, there isn't like a set place. Ooh, another one. Starry Sands flooring, amazing. Another one crossed off the list. Okay. What I was saying is there isn't really a set place. I guess this is 1 away from this curve. So maybe we had like the curve and then we had 1. So we could do the curve and then 1, I guess would be here. Let's add 1 here. If we don't like it, we can remove it later. Let's get our crosswalk out. And this spacing works well. The way so the one thing we do have to pay attention to is where these are. So having it 1 away works well here because then we can keep the spacing the way that we want it. Let's see. We need this side wall here. I was afraid that was not going to go there. It was going to go into the middle, but we're good. It did not. Okay, 1 more here. And now we can move on to our regular flooring here. Hopefully you don't mind all this zooming in and zooming out. If it makes you nauseous, feel free to look away for this part. Just put me on in the background. But we're almost done with this part. Okay, let's get our water tool back out. So we're gonna have sidewalk here, and then we're gonna have the fence. I wonder if this will count as a pond. Actually, I don't know what's gonna count as a river or a pond now, because they're not gonna really connect to each other. So maybe everything's gonna be a pond except for this. I'm gonna have to see if I can make the other one last a little longer. Otherwise, we're not gonna have any river fish that we can get. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into that. Oh, we actually need to go 1 further. Just close off the road here. I did not want to do that. Let's get our sidewalk going. And then our fence on the other side. Okay, can I actually build the fence here? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so it's a very wide bridge, but for how short it is, but that's just how it is. I wonder if I should maybe even make it come out one more. What would that look like? Just to give the illusion that it's a little longer than it is. I think I actually like that because it'll come out one more on each side. And maybe I'll even, what will this look like if I make it turn? Just to end it off here. I don't think I like that. I might actually, I think I might find something to put here besides these. Oh, I thought that was gonna happen. Okay, that's fine. Okay, the reason I wanted to do that though is because along here, I think we do want this to look like it's like a artificially made channel. So we are gonna put some sidewalks here, and I think we're gonna finally use these ones just for some difference. And we'll go ahead and put these on both. This also will be good for us because it means that we will have, we will know that we can fish in these areas. And again, we're just going to take this just to the point that we have it right now. Okay, we are going to put it on the other side as well. We'll put it over here too. And I don't think we're going to put it here. We will put something else in these areas. Maybe some like bushes or something just to end it off. Here we can finish off this part of the road though. So let's get our right side out. And nothing's gonna go here. Okay. We can, I think I do like this positioning now. I think we've kind of committed to that. So down here, we can finish this road off now. We'll get our regular sidewalk out. Oops, that's not what I wanted that to go. Let's get our bike path going. And let's get our road going down here. Let me actually finish this, because where this ends is going to determine where the road ends. If I do one more, I think I do... Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I think it's actually... I think I may actually want to end it there. So let me see what this would look like. So if I bring this road out here, this here, and then if I curve this, we can have like a little, maybe some other kind of tile that I might have to find and download. Maybe I can get like a tile specifically for the train station here. And we actually have, ooh, we actually have one of these stops. So maybe we'll bring it down a little further. So if I do, ooh, actually, okay, hold on. We're gonna get rid of this one. We're gonna make this one the stop. And then you can be the middle horizontal. Let's curve you up. Put you down, and again, and we'll just finish this off here. So close. Okay. Let me clear this bike path off here, since I think it's probably gonna end here, and then we'll have some other kind of tile here. And do I have... I don't think I have any other tiles yet. I kind of want one that's like 4 tiles per square. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to look for something for that, but this is gonna, again, be the entrance to our little train track, and it'll go to the platform here. Now, let's take a look. Let's actually, I'm just gonna finish. I'm gonna put this path down. It's gonna be annoying because I'm gonna have to get rid of it later, most likely, but for the visualization, let's do it. Because I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to find another train track before the next stream. Maybe. I'm gonna try. I am gonna have to have some kind of crossing so that we can get to the beach on the other side of this as well. But that's probably just gonna be a footpath, not an actual like road. Three for 3. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I don't know if we must have like done something. Must have completed some set or something that would put us over a threshold. So that's the shell wand. But I'm happy about this because it means I don't have to stress as much that it's gonna go away. So we only have 3 left. We have the summer shell rug, the tropical vista, and the underwater flooring now. So we're actually making pretty good progress. We got another shark today. I just messed that up. We got another shark today, and we got all these recipes. No, I didn't mean to do that. And that's the road completed. So again, remember, we are going to have a mountain or something over here. So that really is not a ton of space. It's going to have to be like a mini mountain. We're going to have to use our imaginations here. I guess I technically could make it come this way a little bit more. I could even make it go into the building. That's a thought that I'll have to think about a little bit more for the next time. Yeah, because this would have to be a very small area for houses over here. Maybe I'll do a test house and see. And also, it's not out of the question that I just move everything over again, because technically this is a road that connects. Ooh, maybe that's what we do. Maybe we make the road connect into the building here. And then we have the train here, and then this just disappears. This is all housing. And then it can maybe move over here, the bridge. If I decide to do that, I will probably do it all off stream. So you don't have to watch me do what I literally just did right now. Because that is actually sounding... I don't know. I could maybe make this work, but I'd rather have more space here, because it's not supposed to be so cramped in this part. And I don't really want to get rid of our little park here. So, yeah. I'll think about it. But let's take a look at some of the items I brought out as well. So I have all these fences. Let's pick them up. So I figured these can go like along this way. So if we were to put one out here. I got them in green because I like the green color. But we could do like a fence just to keep it separate from the houses that we're going to eventually have. That's not what I wanted that to be at all. Okay, hold on. Let's move you over. So it could be something like this. And then I also got the pillars, the decorative pillars. Are they? Yeah, these ones. Because I figured it might look good with this. I just actually got one today. So I've never actually placed them down, but let's see. If we place you down, it could work. Maybe this will work more for the little fake building that we do over here. What are you thinking about? I can't right now, sorry. I'm kind of building an island here. Okay. Yeah, so maybe something like this, and then we'd have our platform here. Oh my gosh, I'm like leaning more and more towards actually just moving this whole road. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's place this item here. And then let's place one more on this side. So like the general idea is to have something like that, and then we've got a bench, we've got a drink machine, we have the trash can, another bench. I got some utility poles. Let's just pick all this stuff up, honestly. So if we wanted, we could do like, we could put a bench here where the public bench is. And this is just a standard color. I'd probably change that color. But we could do like that. We could do maybe the drink machine over here. Where did it go? Place you down. We could do a trash can next to it. Oops. Squeeze through there. And then maybe the utility pole to make it look like it's like an electric train or something. Yeah, we'll have to think about it, but I think like the spacing of this I think looks okay. It's just getting the hill with the cave in here. And then I do still want to try to put I do still want to try to have an incline here, but honestly, maybe we won't. Maybe this becomes more of like a secret beach, and I won't need to go down here as much when the Nook's Cranny isn't shoved down here. That's the only reason I'm really going down right now. That and to look for the sharks. So maybe this island, this hill here becomes, we can make it like a walking path. Like I could maybe put the entrance to it down here, and it can be a little walking path. But yeah, it'll be something to think about. Let me go put this extra flower up here. Oh no, I don't want to. Oh, I picked it. That's why. Okay, never mind. Okay, I think before we wrap up, I'm going to clear out another layer of flowers here, just so we can place down more of the sidewalks, and I think that's where we'll probably end today. Because I don't know if you can hear, but it's very windy outside my house at the moment. I think the temperature's changing. It's making wind, so hopefully the power is going to be fine. It usually is, knock on wood, but we shall see. I can finally get this money tree too, that I haven't really been able to get for a while. Okay, we went 2 further on the side. Technically, it should be 3. We just didn't have, that other bridge was in the way. So let's do that over here. 1, 2, and 3. And then over here, let's go. We'll go from here. Oops, that is not the right pattern. Where did you go? Okay. Oh, another balloon. Some clay. That works for us. Get this mosquito. Okay. Yeah, I like the look of this. It makes it look like it's like we made this canal here. And again, we're gonna have some kind of some kind of like reservoir over here that leads down. But yeah, okay. I think that's where we're gonna end today. Let me actually go over to, we can go to the town square. Okay, this is where we're gonna end today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already and you would like to become a Royal Court Magician, you can do so by following me here on YouTube or on Twitter. It's just florianxforte in both places. And until the next stream or video, I'll talk to you later and see you later. Goodbye, everybody.